So yes, you can actually lose all your money by investing in a single stock. I'm gonna tell you exactly how this happened and how you can avoid this, so make sure you watch this whole video. So the stock I bought is Neptune Wellness, ticker symbol NEPT, and I am down $15,000+ or 95% as of today in June 2022. So what is the reason I actually bought this stock? The absolute only reason I bought this stock is because I had family members telling me to buy the stock, that it was gonna go to the moon, that they knew someone who was an insider that knew someone, that this stock is a 10x return in the next few years. And I was a young investor when I started investing in this stock, and that is the reason I bought the stock. And I first started investing in this stock probably 3 years ago, and I was continuously in and out, in and out. I was in because of FOMO and I was scared of missing out on the 10x return. I was out because I kept losing a couple hundred or a couple $1,000. It would go up and down, and I would literally sell every time it went down and then buy back in every time it went up. So I was a novice investor when I was doing this, and since then I've learned a lot, but hence the result, I'm down literally $15,000, which is a lot of money for some people. So the whole spiel behind this stock was that it was a cannabis stock in Canada and they had the machines to extract the oil out of the weed seed. And I really didn't do my own due diligence. I was just listening to others who kept telling me to buy the stock. And obviously you trust family members and you trust people who've made money before in the stock market. So I was like, all right, they're telling me this is gonna work. That's why I dove in. So ultimately it was the peer pressure that kept getting to me, that's saying, hey Ryan, buy the stock, it's going up. Long play, but it's a great stock. You gotta get in, you gotta get in. What are you doing? And I kept listening to the bullshit. So I want to help you, because if you're in that situation and someone's telling you to buy a stock or an investment that you don't believe in, I want you to take a pause and really look at what you're getting into and what you're putting your money into. Now, ultimately, over the past few years, the stock has gone down 95%, and here is why. Like I said before, they were initially supposed to be in the cannabis revolution when weed was being legalized in Canada, and that wasn't the case. There's a whole bunch of regulations and the industry has so much to grow. So the company pivoted, and now the company is a wellness company. They have direct-to-consumer brands promoting health foods. So one of their main brands is like baby food, and they're co-branded with like Cocomelon, the little kids show. And honestly, the company made a complete shift for the reason we thought we were investing in. So that should be the biggest red flag there, is if you're investing in a company for a specific reason and they literally do a complete 180 and go another direction, that should be a red flag for you to probably exit the stock at that time, because the mission is no longer the same. And because of all that, the stock has plunged and I'm now down a huge dollar amount, and it freaking sucks. To be honest, I think I'm never going to be able to recover that $15,000, and my equity position is like $1,600 right now, and there's absolutely no point in selling it because I can only hope for it to go up in the next 10 years. So I want to provide you a solution to this problem if you're in the exact situation, and how you can maybe get around it or make a better decision than I did. Learn from my mistakes, please. The absolute only reason you should be investing in a single stock is because you've done the research, you've done the homework, and you truly believe what you're investing in. Right now, some of my biggest investments are in Facebook, in Amazon, Apple, and the reason I'm investing so much money into those companies is because I use them. I believe in them. I think they're gonna continue to grow, and I think Apple's gonna be the greatest company ever, as it already is. Facebook is gonna continue to grow, and so is Amazon. That's why I put hundreds of thousands of dollars in those stocks, because I, Ryan Maya, personally believe they are going to do well. No one else has told me they're gonna do well. I personally believe they're gonna do well. The second thing, and you probably have heard this before, invest what you're willing to lose. And I never thought that was true, because I never thought an investment could truly go to zero. But here is the point blank case of what is happening. I invested $15,000, $16,000 and it's worth $1,000. I lost all my fucking money and I didn't think that was possible. So truly, when you're making a decision to invest your money, say, hey, I'm okay if this money goes to absolute zero, because it's actually possible. And this video should be proof of that. The next tip is to honestly just be patient with your investments. Please do not expect to get rich quick. If there's any get rich quick scheme out there, it's probably a scam. There's no such thing as get rich quick. So if someone is telling you invest in this stock because you're gonna get rich quick, it's gonna triple over the next year, just don't believe it. Do your homework first, and if you truly believe it, invest in it. And now my last tip is by far my favorite that I've learned over the years, is you should invest in a stock and have an exit plan as soon as you buy. So for example, if you're purchasing Facebook stock today, and you think Facebook stock has been sold off so much that it's gonna bounce 20% and you just wanna trade it, have that as a clear exit strategy and don't get greedy. If you see your Facebook position go up 20% over the next few weeks and your exit strategy was, hey, this is just a quick trade, I want quick money, and I was sure of the bounce, I was just buying the sell-off, go ahead and do that. The problem is, and what's happened to me multiple times, is I get greedy and I see it go up. I'm like, oh, this thing's gonna keep running 20, 30, 40, 50, 100%. And then at the end of the day, it runs 20, 25%, and then it goes back down and you had a whole bunch of profit and now you're losing money. So when you're buying a stock, invest with an exit plan. If you're buying 100,000 shares of Apple or $100,000 or $100 of Apple, and you wanna plan to hold that for the next 3 to 5 years, make sure you make a clear mental note that's saying, hey, this is a long-term investment. I'm okay if it goes down here in the near future. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to sell it 3 to 5 years down the line. But on the flip side, if you want to buy something for a quick trade because you think it got oversold and you just want to buy the dip, then have that clear exit strategy. Say, hey, I want to make 10, 15, 20%, and then I'm out. Now, if you're interested in purchasing stocks in bear markets just like this, go watch this video right here where I explain how to invest during shitty times in the market. Hope you got some value. Like and subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.